Okay, it looks like what it's going to do is, upon passing through the CSG VOR, it's going to send us on a 186-degree radial from the station, which is going to allow us to intercept Phoenix. Once we hit Phoenix, we're going to go outbound, and then we're going to go ahead and turn 281 degrees and then a 101 intercept course. And then once we capture that localizer, it's the approach all the way into the airport. Since we're in our descent, I'm going to turn the fasten seatbelt signs on, so the passengers start making their way back to their seats. 1,000 feet to go until we hit our 10,000. Okay, let's switch back to our checklist. Descent pressurization is set. GPWS flaps not required. Oh, are required. Forgot what that one was. We're gonna do a flap. Let's do a. Let's set to 15. That should be good enough. So we'll set to 15. We already briefed the approach speeds. Speed set. Descent checklist is complete.
Airport information, Q400, 0101 Zulu, wind calm, visibility greater than 20 miles. Sky condition clear. Temperature 16.6. Altimeter 2992. ILS. Runway 6 continues. Landing and departing runway 6. VFR aircraft stay direction of flight. All aircraft read back short instructions. Advise controller on initial contact. You have uniform.
Okay, altimeters 299er2. And my altimeter is set. First officer's altimeter is set. The standby instrument altimeter is set. Okay, we're going to descend down to 5,000. Let's tune Columbus Tower. Okay, Columbus Tower's tuned in. There's the airport down there, where you see those flashing strobes. That's the airport. I swear I turned those landing lights on. Huh. It's weird. We can still take our time while descending. We still have a long ways to go until we get to our intercept on Phoenix on the inbound. Interesting, wonder why it's crabbing like that. It's too bright. Alright, to brief the landing real quick, we're going to use flaps 15 for landing. The aircraft is going to be pretty light on landing, so we don't we're not going to need too much braking power in order to slow down. With that being said, we're not going to be using beta. We're only going to be using the minimum amount when you set it to idle. So we'll only be using that and minimum braking power to slow down. Runway condition is dry, and I believe that's it. Oh, and anti-ice is not required for landing, or for this landing. Semi-botched approach check and, or not check, approach and actually landing brief complete. We've already done the approach brief up in the air. Getting a little dark out, huh? This is the bad thing about living out here, or flying out here, I mean, is that there's nothing but trees. And with that being said, there's nothing but darkness because of the trees. Approach checks, altimeter is set, fuel transfers off, fuel pumps on, standby hydraulic and PTU on, hydraulics checked, passenger signs are on, caution panels black, cabin is secured. Okay, well that was an interesting bank. Snap every passenger's necks, why don't you? I'm reading ahead in the checklist. You know what I forgot to do? Well, I know there's a lot of things I forgot to do, but you know one of them? Forgot to set the condition levers to 850. 850 or 900. And that's for cruise. Oh well. We did just fine without setting them there. See guys, this is why we have the pilot and the co-pilot in the cockpit, so that one doesn't forget something. There's always another one there to remember. Okay, nav source. Okay, localizer intercept. Flaps 5. Well, that was interesting. Landing checks, ice protection. Not required. Landing gear. Not there yet, so we'll hold off on the checklist right there. We'll put the landing gear down when we have the glide slope intercept. Okay, there's the glide slope intercept. Landing gear down. Okay, landing gear down, 3 green. Condition levers, max. Flaps. Flaps 10. Flaps 15. Okay, flaps set, bleeds. Minimum. Landing checklist is complete. Let's get our seat readjusted here for our landing. Beautiful views out here. Let's go outside for the last time until we get on the ground. Looks nice, doesn't it? Alright, back inside. So that's the magic of flight sim. When you're flying the real airplane, you always wonder what you look like outside. In flight sim, you can just easily walk out the airplane and look.
1,000.
Cleared. Autopilot disconnect.
+100. Minimums. Minimums. $100. 50, 40, 30, 20, 10.
Okay, minimum braking. Used up all the runway there. Oh well. Control lock on. Anti-collision light on red. Flaps 0. Weather radar is off. Fuel pumps off. Taxi lights on. Landing lights off. There. Ice protection. I think I entered that corner too slow. Could have done a little faster. Off. Main bus tie. Alright. Taxi lights off. Is on tie. Y'all did that so that we don't blind the ground crew as we're pulling in. After landing checklist is complete. I'm sure you guys don't want to see me taxi all the way to the ramp. It's just, we'll go outside real quick so I can guide myself into the parking area. Okay, parking brake is set. Shutdown checklist. Parking brake set. Hydraulic pump PTUs on normal. Power and condition levers. Power levers are on disconnect. We need the dome light on for this stuff. Okay, and condition levers. Start and feather. Nose gear. Steering is off. Weather radar is off. Transponder and TCAS set standby. Bleeds. Minimum. GPU, APU. We're going to start the APU. Power's on. Did self-test. Start. Wait for the start light to go out, and we'll go ahead and engage the generator and the bleed. Condition levers, we'll wait a little longer. So generator on, bleeds on, and once we receive power from the APU, we'll go ahead and shut down the engines completely. Okay. Let's go ahead and shut down the engines. Condition levers after 30 seconds cut off. Our fuel off. Passenger signs off. And we'll set our lights. We'll keep the logo light on, position light off. And we'll turn the batteries off. Standby off, aux off, main batteries off, and now we're running solely off of the APU. And we'll go ahead and let our passengers out. And there you have it. That is a completed flight. I hope you guys liked it, and once again, I know I've already said it, but thank you guys so much for subscribing to the channel and for liking the content and being a part of the community on the channel. You know, it really means a lot. So hopefully the channel can grow a little more. But honestly, I'm happy where it is. I can't believe that 2,000 people want to watch what I create. So again, thank you, and here's to another 2,000 subscribers.